Ladies and gentlemen, it is karaoke season.
The 2018 New Mexico State Fair Karaoke Showcase. We will hear over 300 songs sung in 13 venues to find the top 96 adult and top 12 minor karaoke enthusiasts. And then finally, the 2018 New Mexico State Fair Karaoke Champ. To become part of this massive event, simply log on to callmeoz.net and click on the New Mexico State Fair Register Here logo.
And welcome to Call Me Oz Live, the weekly Wednesday show that happens to fall on hump day every single week, just so we can get over that hump and find out what's going on for the weekend, because that's really all that matters. But actually, it's not all about the weekend. In fact, we do more stuff during the week than we do on weekends. Like, for example, this is where I've been the last couple of days. We'll start back to last Thursday with the audition at the Effing Bar. This place was off the chain. Adults to the State Fair. I want to say congratulations to Shelly, Melrose, Joni Marie, Simon, Mario, Delfino, Fred, Wanda, and Adam. And just again, fantastic job, Amos. Fantastic to the team, the Call Me Oz team, Jeanette and Millie and Angie and Michael and Kenny. Just all of you are absolutely amazing. It was a great night. Then last night, as if I don't drive enough, I headed over to the Elks Lodge with Mr. Tommy Hurricane. That was a good time. He's there every Tuesday from 7 to close. And then Jack is there on Friday nights. So go have a good time at the Elks Lodge. All you got to do is have somebody sponsor you to get inside. That's usually not a problem. They sent the first 6 minors to the New Mexico State Fair. After the Elks Lodge, I headed on over to the sidelines with Country Joe. And they do karaoke every Monday and Tuesday from 9 p.m. to close. They already sent 9 adults to the State Fair. And the cool thing about it at Sidelines is there was a couple of contestants that are signed up on the future venues that were actually practicing there last night. And all I've got to say is watch out, because they can sing. From there, I headed on down to the library downtown, hosted by KJ DJ Drastic. They do karaoke every Tuesday from 9 to 1 a.m. until their audition on August the 14th. They once gave away another package, and there's only one sing-and win left, and that will be next Tuesday. And then after that, we do the actual audition. So welcome aboard. Good to see you, Amos. I was just talking about the Effing Bar. So that's what's going on at Library Downtown. Also, the New Mexico State Fair audition. I would pretty much guarantee you after Leo's tonight, it will be full. So if you want to sing at the Library Downtown to try out for the fair, you better get online, register today for the library, because you won't be able to probably tomorrow would be my guess. So anyway, there was a few other places that I was at last week, but because they are not sponsors or advertisers, not mentioning them on the show. Tonight, as soon as I finish here, I'm headed on down to Leo's. That is with KJ Allen. They do karaoke every Monday and Wednesday from 6 p.m. till at least 10 p.m., depending on how busy it is. The awesome thing about Leo's tonight is, and welcome aboard, Mike. Good to see you, buddy. Tonight, we have the New Mexico State Fair audition. They will be sending in another 9 to the State Fair. We are completely full. However, we usually get a no-show or two. So you can walk in and take no-show spots from 8:30 to 8:45. And also, I want to mention something about Leo's. We wanted a podium for the New Mexico State Fair this year to put on the stage for the KJs to use. And Leo's donated a really nice podium. Like, this thing is amazing. So can't wait for y'all to see it. You will see it starting on September 6th at the State Fair. Also, so next week, again, I will be at a few other venues, but I'm only mentioning the ones that are advertisers and sponsors. I will be at Zulo's on Thursday, day after tomorrow. That is with KJ Benet, and that is, they do karaoke every Thursday from 9 p.m. to close. And they also sent 9 adults to the New Mexico State Fair. And then from there, I will head on over to see Amos at the Effing Bar and Grill. They do karaoke again every Thursday from 9 to 1. So I'm going to take you over to the website here for just a moment. We have finally released a new page that I've been waiting for probably a good month or so. This is here. It's if you click on featured events, it will take you over to this page. And on the featured events page, this is always going to show our events right here. This is an ad spot available for sale. And as you scroll down, it's going to tell you what events we're working with right now. This is not fully updated yet, but by the end of the week, it should be completely updated with all the events. But as you can see, this one here is about to, they do karaoke every Friday and Saturday. We have the Dinner and a Magic Show. We have the Library Sing and Win. We have the Dinner and a Concert going on. We have karaoke at the Balloon Fiesta going on. All the events that I'm going to mention here throughout the show we'll also be putting on. The other page that I wanted to talk to you about is the sponsorship page. You've probably seen a lot of this going on Facebook now. We're actually getting a lot of people asking on how they can sponsor. So I thought I would bring that to your attention. If you click up here on the Register Here button, it'll take you over here to the home page first. And then you can come on down here where it says sponsorships and click on that, and it'll take you to the sponsorship page. Once you get here, this tells you a little bit about the way it works and what we're doing. These are the different types of sponsorships that you can sponsor. Certain things are cash only. Some can be cash or materials. And this is basically the whole rundown of everything that we do. The New Mexico State Fair puts in the majority of the money for the showcases. The venues then put in a big portion of it. And then what we try to do is we try to enhance the showcase and make it even bigger. And so that all comes from sponsorship money. So the more sponsorship money comes in, the bigger the showcase event will be at the state fair, such as, for example, we have $1,500 allotted for prizes. If we can get another $1,000 for that, we can give away $2,500 in cash. If you have a restaurant, there are people on the staff that are there all day long that have to have meals. You can sponsor their meals. We would like to have bandanas with your logo and the Call Me Oz logo. So there are different things that we can do. There's a certain amount of money available for the parade floats. If you donate more money toward the parade floats, then that gets your business exposed to about 80,000 people along the parade route. Not to mention it also gets put in the nightly shows, and there's a lot of exposure, and then you also get advertising on the website. So that's why I wanted to talk about the sponsorships. That's all I have on the website for today. So moving right along, we're going to talk about all the crazy events that we have going on here. The first thing I want to cover is the remaining auditions that we have going on. After Leo's tonight, the next one is Our Lady of Belen. That is on Saturday, August 11th. This will be held at the Sheriff's Posse in Belen on August 11th. Check-in time is 5 p.m. KJ Danielson will be the KJ. This kicks off the fiestas for the Our Lady of Belen fiestas. It also has a dance with the West Wind Band from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. And contestants get in for free. All others pay $10 ticket price, and the proceeds go to help Our Lady of Belen Scholarship Program. Tickets can be purchased at Our Lady of Belen at 864-8043. That's 864-8043. Or you can just come to the door, show up, and pay cash to get in. The Queens already began selling tickets. So that's what's going on there. Then the next one will be the library downtown, which I mentioned earlier. That's on Tuesday, August the 14th. And then the next one, which is going to be the final one, will be Camino Royale, and that is with KJ Danielson. They do karaoke every Wednesday and Saturday from 7 to 11. And it is the last chance to qualify to the New Mexico State Fair. So that'll be the last chance. We're also doing the drawing for dinner and a concert for two that night. You can sign up at every audition as many times as you like. But you can only sign up one time per night at an audition. The concert is September 30th. You don't have to be present to win the concert, but you do have to be present to win the $50 food certificate. Also want to mention the Sandbar Sing and Win. That is happening on Wednesday, August the 15th, and you can get there at 8 p.m. We can take up to probably about 45 singers. At 11:15, we'll be doing the drawing for the cash. The first name that is drawn is a $50 cash. Second name drawn is $150 cash, and the third name that is drawn is $200 cash. And then, as this is just a crazy busy week going on next week, we have the Magical Dinner Show. This is a 4-course dinner and 2-hour magic show while you dine. Tickets in advance are $45 online at holdmyticket.com. This includes a $10 credit to the Pink Rhino clothing store, or you can get tickets at the door, which are $50 that night, or you can also get tickets in person at Red Velvet with Dory, and get she will give you a bigger credit if you buy tickets in person from her. They are limited. We do expect this show to sell out. So get your tickets now. Raul Lorenzini and Jordan Jonas are the magicians, and at every audition you can register to win 2 tickets. So tonight is the last chance that you can register to win tickets for this event, and that'll be down at Leo's. And then also moving right along, same week, August 17th, from 7 to 9 p.m., we're doing a fundraiser for Famous Amos. His mom and dad have both been diagnosed with cancer. His dad did have surgery, I believe it was a week ago, and I believe he's doing pretty good. Lenore is heading up the fundraiser for this, and the event will be held at Duke City Event Center. You can check out Facebook to get more information about that event. And then moving right along, we have Perfect Harmony coming up. This is produced by Left Field Productions. And this will be starring the amazing vocal sounds of Millie Wilson, J.J. Jones, PJ, Clint Wilson, Lenore Kozwalski, Michael Salazar, Joe C.R., Marquita Stewart, and Jason Paz will be visiting us from Denver. He is actually our first place karaoke champion from the very first year we did this in 2014. So it's going to be good to see Jason. Special guests will be On Cue Chorus and Duke City Sound. Tickets will be $20 from the performers. They will be at the UNM Conference Center, and doors open at 7:30. So we'll also be doing a drawing at every audition to give 2 tickets away. So be at Leo's tonight. You can win tickets to either the Magic Show or Perfect Harmony or the dinner and a concert. So yeah, lots of stuff to give away. But that's not all the events. We still have a few more. So here's what's going on at the New Mexico State Fair, so you can kind of start planning your 11 days at the fair. So we have the Adult Showcase night, September 6th through the 13th. It starts at 8 p.m. each night, and we do the top 12 adults each night. So if you have friends that have qualified to the State Fair, find out what night they are performing so that you can make sure you go support them. The adult semifinals will be September 14th at 8 p.m. That'll be the top 24. That will actually be hosted by Famous Amos. And then the finals for the adults will be September 15th, starting at 8 p.m. We'll do the top 12 adults, and then the judges will decide the top 3, and then first, second, and third place, and that will be hosted by DJ Drastic. The minors final will be on Sunday, September 16th, starting at 2:45 p.m. We bring in the 12 minors, and then we pick the top 3, and then first, second, and third place. The parade is September the 8th. It starts at 9 a.m. It goes east on Central from Louisiana to Eubank. All the qualifiers from the State Fair have the opportunity to be involved, and the KJ's will be Famous Amos on one of the floats and DJ Drastic on the other float. We'll have open karaoke every night, September 6th through the 15th, from 5 to 5:45 p.m. Starting in about a week, you'll be able to start registering online. There's only going to be 7 spots per day. So if you want to sing in the open karaoke, make sure you sign up online. Hi, Bree Marie. And then we also have the Call Me Oz Comedy Showcase. That'll be September 13th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And by the end of next week, we should be able to tell you who the comedians are for that show. It's going to be 6 of probably the best comedians in Albuquerque. We will also be doing the Special Recognition Awards during the Minors competition, and that's on September 16th. Starts at 2:45, so I'm going to say that's probably going to happen about 3:45 or so. Then we also do the celebration cake at the end of it all at about 4 o'clock. Just a note, there's no free parking at the State Fair itself this year, but they do have park and ride from Coronado, and they also have a shuttle service from San Mateo and Central. So you can still get to the fair without spending a fortune in parking. That way you can spend more money at the fair, right? So karaoke at the Balloon Fiesta. So the top 24 that qualify at the State Fair will move right on to the Balloon Fiesta. This is sponsored by Little Anita's, which is the sister company of Fiesta's Cantina, which does karaoke every Friday and Saturday night. So at the Balloon Fiesta, there will be 2 shows. Wednesday, October 10th from 10:30 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon. And then on Thursday, October 11th from 5 to 7:30. There is room for about 12 to 15 open karaoke singers to come in. There is no registration online. It's just register on site. So just come on in, have a good time, get yourself a Bloody Mary, and then get ready to sing a song at like 11:30 in the morning. I'm thinking Crazy Train ought to be appropriate for that. But anyway, we're lucky enough to have KJ McLean hosting that night, or those 2 days. That's from Kamikaze Karaoke. And we will be on the north end of the field, and it's over 21 only. And here's the rundown at Red Velvet Underground, their regular weekly schedule. So at this point, they have Chris Raven every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 5 till 6 in the evening, just doing acoustical music. But on Mondays also, they may have touring bands. On Tuesdays, from 6 to 7, they have open mic karaoke, and then 7 to 11 with Karaoke Joe. On Wednesdays, they also do 6 to 7 open mic karaoke, and then 7 to 11 with KJPJ. And then on Thursdays, after Chris, they have the stand-up comedy show from 6 to 8, and then 8 to 11 with KJPJ. And then on Fridays from 4 to 8, they have KJPJ with karaoke, and then live bands from 8 to 11. And then on Saturdays, they have Karaoke Joe from 4 to 8, and then live bands from 8 to 11. And then on Sundays from 4 to 6, they have the Sweet Open Jug Band. And then on Sundays, they have Rudy Boy Experiment from 6 to close. After that, we'll have the Call Me Oz Birthday Bash, which we'll have more information about that as we get closer to that and we get all the information wrapped up about that. So anyway, here's what I wanted to talk about more than anything else today. So it's been said that I favor venues or KJs over other venues and KJs. What I want to say is that on a personal level, this may be true. However, on a Call Me Oz business level, this is not true at all. Because this is a subject that comes up a lot, I thought I would just publicly let it be known how I choose my venues and how I choose the KJs that I do promote. My calendar is ran on a 5-week schedule. Both Call Me Oz, my personal life, and my chemical company, Aero Magnolia. So every 5 weeks, I must make sure that I see all of my chemical customers, my family, my friends, my grandchildren in my personal life, as well as many venues and KJs as possible. Interestingly enough, we're growing in advertisers and sponsors, so it's getting a little bit harder to get everybody in there, but I still do it. When I write that schedule, I can realistically go out 2 to 3 times a week and go out 2 to 4 venues per night The first venues to be chosen are the ones that financially support Call Me Oz by advertising and are part of the New Mexico State Fair. The second group are ones that are participating venues in the state fair or financially support Call Me Oz by advertising. Then it's the group that maybe the venue doesn't support Call Me Oz financially, but the KJ does promote Call Me Oz. And then the last group are the ones that the venue does not support Call Me Oz financially, and the KJ doesn't really mention anything about Call Me Oz. I used to go to all the venues that didn't support Call Me Oz or have said, I don't need your promotion, but I've just decided I see no point in that. So as a business courtesy, I will not go to those companies. So if a venue adds karaoke, and I'm saying this because there's always new karaoke venues going on. And the only reason I'm saying this is I'm just hoping that you understand that because my schedule's written out 5 weeks in advance, that if you just add karaoke to your venue, it might take 5 to 10 weeks before I get there. But it doesn't matter. It's not a matter of whether I like it or not. It's just that's how long it takes to get there. So anyway, I hope that helps everybody understand that. I did put a question up on Facebook, and believe it or not, one guy actually answered it before. And yeah, I'll just let you read the post. I'm not going to repeat it. I'm just going to let you read the post. So the question is this: why can't an idiot dial 911? That's a question. And while you think about that, I'm going to give special thanks to Double L Media for their amazing production of this every single week. Thank you so much to Patty and to Larry, because without you guys, Call Me Oz Live would not be what it is today. So thank you so much for that. And just so you guys know ahead of time, they are abandoning me for a week. That's right. Like, they think they should go on vacation. And so they're going on vacation. And yeah. So next week's show will still show at 6 o'clock on Wednesday, but it is pre-recorded. And again, couldn't have done that without Larry. I'd much rather do that than pull out my phone and do it like I used to do it. So that's just crazy. So my question is, have you guys figured out why an idiot can't dial 911? Because he can't find the 11 on the phone. You guys have a great night. And I'll sing you down at Leo's here in just a little bit.